Hello students, how are you? Good evening to all of you. Today I want to discuss about the normal distribution function. That function is used to find the value of a variable belonging to the standardized normal distribution. As we know that standardized normal distribution is already denoted by this capital Z, and standardized normal distribution is a normal distribution with mean is 0 and variance is 1. So its elements belonging to usually this set of the real numbers. Z is consisting of all numbers. 0 is greater than -3 is less than Z is less than +3. So all the numbers lying between these three numbers 0, 1, 2, 3 and -1, -2, -3, all these numbers, usually all these numbers, if we want to find, discard the set of the continuous data, if you want to find the value of standardized normal distribution from here, then it's very easy. Now you have to follow the steps. There the first step is analyze one decimal place digit. Suppose the second one is one decimal place, two decimal place, and three decimal place digits. The second one is find one decimal place in first column. The third one is find two decimal place in first row. Fourth step is find cross value. The fifth step is find third decimal place in columns of ads. And the last step is add the last value in cross value. So these are the 4-5 steps. If you want to find what's the answer of phi of 1.234. So how many decimal places? There are three decimal places. The first decimal place is 1.2. The second decimal place, the digit is 3. The third decimal place is 4. According to the first step, we have to analyze. I just analyzed first decimal place, second decimal place, and third decimal place. Find first decimal place in first column. Where is the first column? This is the first column. 1.2. Where is the 1.2? Is this value. I will make it red. I'll draw 1.2. Where is the 1.2? 1.2 is over here. This second decimal place, that is only 3. We have to find the third one. So find the cross value. What's the cross value is? That is 0.8907. 0.8907. Am I right? So first of all, you have to observe the one decimal place digit in the first column. Over here we have the Z. The second, you have to find second decimal place in the first row. Find the cross value, you will get this one. You have to write the value at the end of the paper. Now fourth decimal place you have to find in the column of add. So fourth decimal place you have this one. And you have to find the cross value over here. That is 1, 2, 3, and 4. The value is 7. So you have to 7 add in the last digits. Remember that you will not use the calculator. If you will use the calculator, this means it becomes 7.890, but it becomes 14,9,8, this one. So the answer of this term is 0.8914. Is it clear, beta? Any doubt? Any problem over here is? Yes. That's the first example. Second example is if a number is more than 3 decimal places or less than 3 decimal places, first you have to arrange the terms just like this one. If you have uh, three, if you have this one is 2.34796. So first of all, you have to make it 3 decimal places. You have to observe the fourth digit, 4 decimal places. If the fourth digit is 5 or more than 5, you have to add 1 in the previous numbers. So you have to write this one 2.348. Am I right? Sorry, mistake is over here. If you want to write the 3 decimal places, then you have to observe the fourth digit. If fourth digit is 5 or more than 5, then you have to add 1 its preceding numbers. Now what you will do, you have to solve this question by this one. You have to find where is 2.3. So 2.3 is over here. And where is 4? 4 is over here. So that's the corresponding value, this one. 0.9004. Sorry, 0.9904. Now you have to observe this last digit, the 7. Sorry, that digit is 8. You have to find 8 is over here. So over here, that is the 8. You have to add 2 over here. So you will get 60990. So you will get the 0.9906. Am I right? Is there any problem? No. Thank you, beta. Now there are two possible cases. In the first two examples, we have a number. So similarly, you will find if I make it, if I want to erase this one, so these are the steps I have to just erase. My third example is just like this one. So third example is just like this one. Now, if I want to find the value of phi of 1.5, so there are no other decimals, so you have to make it 3 decimal places. So 1.5, where is 1.5? That's the 1.5. The next number is 0. So 0.9332. You have to write direct answer. My fourth example is very simple. If you have the minus sign within the 5. If you have the minus sign within the 5, what will you do? If you have the minus sign within the 5. So in the fourth example, you have to apply this rule. Phi of, if you have the minus a, that will become 1 minus phi of a. So to calculate this one, I will write this one. Suppose phi of, I want to find phi of 2 point minus 2.348. So it will be not possible because in this table, there is no values with the negative sign. So what will you do? You have to make it positive. So how you will make it positive? You have to write this answer. 1 minus pi of 2.348. Okay, 1 minus. Now what will you do? Over here, you have to simplify the things. Already we have the answer of pi of 2.348 is 0.9906. So 1 minus 6, 0.9906. So 10 minus 6 becomes 5. Sorry, 10 minus 6 becomes 4. Then 9, then 0, then 0.0. Is it clear with it? So these 4-5 examples, how you will find the value of the normal distribution function with the help of this table. With the help of this table. Is it clear? Any doubt, any problem up to over here is. Now I will discuss how you will find the inverse value. How you will find the inverse value. In this case, how you will find the inverse value. Method to find inverse value. Now, inverse value is very simple, very easy. If you want to find the phi inverse of 0.6739, if you want to find 0.6739, to find the inverse value, you have the number, that number must be greater than or equal to 0.5. That number must be equal to be greater than or equal to 5. Okay. In the second case, I will discuss if the number is less than 5, then what will you do? Then what will you do? So you have to observe this number in the main body of the table. You have to observe this number into the main body of the table. What's the meaning of the main body of the table is? That is called the main body of the table. All these numbers are in ascending order. So first of all, you have to observe where is 0.6739 over here. 0.6739. So 0.6739, that is 36. If 39 is not existing over here, then you have to find the number which is closest to 0.6739, or exact this number, or the closest number which is less than this number. So 36 is over here. So you have to find in which column and in which row this number is lying. That is 0.4, that is 5. So you have to write 0.4. That will make the first one, 5 second one. Now this exact number 39 we require, but the number table in the given is 36. So we have to add 3 over here. So we have to move the third column, just like this one, and find which the answer is. So you have to add. However, you have to add because this number is 39 and this number is 36, so 3 is added. So you have to find the closest number, that is 4. And 4 will be the first one, so that will be the answer. Is it clear, beta? Any doubt, any problem? Okay, well done. Thank you, beta. One example, if the number is less than 5, if the number is less than 5, then what will you do? If you want to find pi inverse of 0.3725, that number is not lying in this whole table. There's, because the table is starting with the 0.5, so you have to subtract 1 from this value. Pi inverse of, when you subtract 1 from this value, 10 minus 5, you will get the 5. 9 minus 2 becomes the 7. 9 minus 7 becomes the 2. And 9 minus 3 becomes the 6. So you will get this number. So what will you do? You have to subtract 1 from the number. If the number is less than 0.3, so you have to subtract the number from 1. Okay, you have to subtract the number from 1. And you have to apply this rule. So you have to apply this rule. Now this number becomes more than 0.5. Now you have to observe this number over here. So you have to write 0.676275. So 0.62, that number is, because the next number is 0.6293, that is more than this 75. So you have to observe in which row and which column this number is lying, 0.3 and 0.2. Now that is 55 and you want to make it 75. So you have to add 20. So you have to find where the closest number of this 20, that is 19. And where this 19, which column, that is 5. But at the end, you have to put the minus sign over here because this is the probability of minus values. So you have to use the rule. If a number is less than 5, then you have to subtract 1, that number from the 1, and then you will observe the probability of that function over here. Okay, beta. Thank you. If you have any problem, without hesitation, just tell me. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.